Black history isn't just about marches and speeches. It's systems, it's ownership, it's power built on purpose. Today we're talking about three men who didn't just dream freedom, they tried to build it. Huey P. Newton. Huey P. Newton wasn't just angry, that's the lie history tells. He was studied, strategic, and surgical. Huey co-founded the Black Panther Party in 1966, not as a gang, but as a community defense organization. Police brutality wasn't theoretical, it was daily life. So Huey did something radical. He read the law. California law said that you could openly carry a firearm, so the Panthers did legally, not to terrorize people, but to watch the police. And that scared the system more than violence ever could. But Huey's real threat wasn't the guns, it was the programs. Free breakfast for kids, which they still use to this day, health clinics, education, political literacy. Huey understood something early. You can't just fight oppression, you have to replace what it controls. And that's why the government came down hard, surveillance, jail, smear campaigns, not because he was reckless, but because he was effective. Gordy. Gordy fought a different kind of war. No guns, no marches, just ownership. Before Motown, black artists made the music, but white labels owned the masters, the money, and the future. Gordy flipped that. He took assembly line thinking from Detroit auto plants and applied it to the music. Songwriters, producers, image training, artist development. Motown wasn't just a label, it was a black-owned cultural machine. And here's the key. Barry didn't just make hits, he made systems that lasted. Artists learned professionalism, black excellence went global. And for once, black people owned the pipeline. Motown proved something dangerous, that you could control culture and the business behind it. That scared people too, just quieter. O.W. Gurley. Before civil rights laws, before integration, before black wealth was even allowed to be imagined, there was O.W. Gurley. Gurley wasn't a politician or a protester, he was a strategist. In the early 1900s, he moved to Tulsa with one clear idea. If black people owned the land, they controlled the future. He bought more than 40 acres in what would become the Greenwood district, and he made a deliberate decision. He sold that land only to black residents. That one rule changed everything. Businesses rose, homes were built, doctors, lawyers, teachers, and tradespeople circulated money within the community. Banks, hotels, theaters, newspapers. Greenwood became known as Black Wall Street, not because it was flashy, but because it was functional. Black dollars stayed black. Black children saw ownership as normal, and prosperity didn't need permission. And that's exactly why it was destroyed. In 1921, mobs of white people burned Greenwood to the ground. Hundreds were killed, thousands were displaced. Generational wealth erased overnight. No compensation, no justice, no rebuilding of what was lost. What happened in Tulsa was chaos, and it was economic sabotage. O.W. Gurley didn't just prove black people could build wealth. He proved they can do it without the system. And history could never forgive that.